Hey, great sentiment. Thanks for the call.
All right.
Hi. You've never told a caller great sentiment before, I don't think. That's a first. No, that's a first.
Do we have time for one
I've
more?
answered hundreds of phone calls with Bean, and that's the first great sentiment ever.
I think you may be right.
Would this be Mr. Birchum?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Birchum, how are you?
Fellas, let me tell you, my pride is hurt.
Well, Mr. Birchum is a shop teacher in Los Angeles Unified, and I guess you're doing some part-time work in the summer, and you call us, and there's always a problem whenever you call. We know you've been injured, and what seems to be the trouble today?
It's like I got a shadow over my life. It's
I know.
like I'm cursed, I'm telling you. I feel fine physically, but I hurt inside, fellas.
Well, what happened, Mr. B?
Oh, my wife picked up, took the kids, and went to her sister's place. It was all a horrible misunderstanding.
Yeah, what was the misunderstanding?
Well, I told you guys about the time I was putting up the Z-flash and using the Hilti powder-actuated pin driver.
Right.
Anyway, the nail.
All your stories kind of get mixed together, though, Mr. Birchum, to be
I'm
honest.
not sure I remember that specific story.
Well, you'll remember it.
All
right.
You'll remember it because the nail goes in, catches a piece of number 8 rebar, and comes back at me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right up the, yeah.
In my trigger finger,
Right.
my arm gets lodged in my urethra.
Right.
You know, naturally, the doc says leave it.
Sure. of
Your
course.
doctor always says that, by the way. The guy just doesn't believe in surgery for anything.
The guy's Mr. Hands Off. He don't want to get his hands dirty. Too busy golfing.
I understand, sure.
Well, anyway, he said it would pass.
Yeah.
Right.
That was 2 months ago, and the thing hasn't budged.
Right.
I can't relieve myself without destroying the bathroom. The
Oh,
whizzer's coming out like wiper spray.
no, we don't need this kind of detail.
Hand towels, magazines, decorative soap, nothing safe.
Oh, now please.
Listen, I'm building up to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is about my wife.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding. Well,
Oh, so the accident isn't why you called?
no, it's not why I
All
called.
right, go ahead.
Now, last night, after a couple of beers, I decided enough was enough. I went out to the garage, I dropped my dickies, and I hooked myself up to the shop back.
Yeah.
Oh, now, Mr. Birchum.
Well, next thing you know, the garage door opens, and there's my wife, kid, in a van full of weebelos.
It must have been an embarrassing moment for
There
you.
was just no talking to her after that.
Yeah.
But that's not why I called.
Why did you call,
Gee.
Mr. Birchum?
I heard about that guy got his honker caught in the jacuzzi inlet out in Florida.
Yeah, the guy in Florida went into the swimming pool in the middle of the night and I guess was using the pool vac and got stuck. They had to call 911. It was ugly.
Yeah. I got a message for this joker.
Yeah.
Hey, Florida's got enough trouble with tourism these days without help from nutcases like you.
Right.
What if a busload of Japanese had pulled up while you were humping the hot tub? Is that the way you want them to remember their trip to the States? What, do you got cramp in your head, buddy? You can't pull off a stunt like that unless you restrict the airflow to the intake valve. Usually by shoving a towel in the cleanup flap, which will be located on the pump side of the filter.
You know a lot about this.
Huh?
I said you know a lot about this, it sounds like.
I read a lot of manuals.
All right.
All right, guys.
So that's it. You shove a towel in on that side, and then you can make that work?
A buddy of mine told me that.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Always a delight and great sentiment, Mr. Birchum.
All right.
See you.